Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Ryan Fox, Chief Analyst of OptionsXO, and I'll be giving you today's midday market update. Today's, again, June 9th. It's a beautiful day today. And early this morning, we had some announcements on a number of different currencies. We had M2 money stock supply, M2 money stock year on year for the Japanese yen coming in at actual 4% above forecast at 3.6%. So that's a 0.4% increase there. We also saw early morning announcements for the Australian dollar with NAB Business Conference coming in at actual 7, previous of 3. The ANZ job advertisements month on month also coming in at 0%, previous of 2.5%, so this was kind of disappointing showing, unfortunately. But for home loans, we had a positive increase of at least 2.8% here. We see at 1% in the actual compared to a negative forecast of negative 1.8%. So we saw a huge growth out of that, and we see positive increases for the Australian dollar as a result. Chinese yuan got hit with negative CPI year on year, so inflation went at 1.2% compared to forecast of 1.3%. We also see PPI year on year at negative 4.6% underneath there. So slight adjustments on inflation for the Chinese yuan. We also see consumer confidence report for the yen coming in at 41.4 underneath 41.9 forecasted. So that hurt the yen a little bit as well. Unemployment rate for the Swiss franc at 3.3% is expected, with previous of 3.3%. So they've had steady 3.3% unemployment rate. Preliminary machine tool orders for the yen coming in year on year at 15% compared to previous at 10.5%. If we take a look at this graph, we might get a better glimpse of the prelim tool orders on a year-by-year basis. We also saw just recently trade balance for the Great British Pound at negative 8.6 billion. That's much greater than forecast, negative 10 billion. So that's a big change, a good boost for the pound there. We see revised GDP quarterly for the euro at 0.4%. We also have currently NFIB Small Business Index rated at 98.3. This is what we expected for today's announcements. We're also expecting Jolt's job openings at 3 o'clock and wholesale inventories month on month to wrap it up for the dollar at the end of the day, which we also expect to be a very positive showing in results. We see this is increasing over time. We're only under the year at forecasted previous of 4.99 million. And we also see on wholesale inventories, we're also expecting positive results with forecasted 0.2%. Now remember, anything that is less than, as far as wholesale inventories percentage is going to be a positive effect on the currency. So anything that's less than 0.2%, like 0.1% or 0.05%, that's going to be positive for the dollar. Jolt's openings is different. We're looking for this announcement to increase. So if the actual is greater than the forecast, this will boost the currency. So anything over 5.03 million on the Jolt's job openings is going to be positive for the dollar. If we take a look at the charts, we can see a number of things right now. Pound dollar heading upstairs on the 30-minute chart. We can see so far today it did take a little bit of a dip starting at around 7 o'clock in the morning. Taking a look at gold right now at 1181, coming up from a low yesterday of almost 1170, 1169 at its lowest point there. We also see right now, as far as crude position oil, we're at 59.3, coming up of a local high. However, we did have some dips this week as we look past. We see starting this month, we had a high of about 61.574 there, and then a low of 56.82. So now we're at 59.34, kind of somewhere in the middle there, and rising. Quick wrap up for other assets, including euro dollar at 1.12, heading downstairs. We also see Dow Jones heading south at 17,766, DAX at 10,920. Dollar yen at 123, coming off a low of about 125.85. We take a look back from last week, June 5th, we're down almost 2 yen here. And euro pound up 0.73631 compared to its low of yesterday around 0.72. That's today's daily market wrap up. I'm Chief Analyst Ryan Fox. Have a wonderful rest of the day and good luck in the trades.